Hello and welcome to another Demon 212 VC review. Today I'm going to be taking a look at Story of Thor or Beyond Oasis if you're in the US or Canada, on the Sega Mega Drive / Genesis, depending on where you live, if you're in the US or Canada obviously. So that's two of them on this game. Right. I'm just going to start a new game here. At the start you'll pretty much notice straight away that your character looks very familiar to several Disney heroes, but at the same time he's not. Thankfully you can actually skip the story at the start because it does take a long while, and to be honest it's a bit blare. I'm not too keen on the story. It's one of the things that actually put me off downloading this game, the amount of story that was on it, and I wasn't too much of a fan of it. But anyway, you start off and you're in this nice peaceful village, and then you walk up here, all of a sudden something's went wrong, so you have to run and find out what the hell it is. And there it is, it's some enemies for you to fight. So you've got different types of attacks. You can hold the button down to do a long powerful slash, or you can like do a full 360 on the D-pad to do a really powerful slash, or you can just do some stab attacks and the likes, or some kicks, and it's all done with the same button, to be fair, and it's the type of thing that will just automatically do. You've your health bar's on the top right of the screen, the enemy's health bar that you're currently fighting is on the top left of the screen, and unfortunately this enemy is being a pain in the butt. So I'm just going to do a jumping fly kick thing, although that missed him. But anyway, that's the enemy's dead. So nothing, like, you have to wait for this dodgy completion screen. I mean, why the hell it does this is if to actually say that you've done something miraculous when all you've done is like killed a few guys. But anyway, you then go to the teacher, and again more story. So just going to have this skipped. There we go. Thankfully, to be fair, I'm saying skipped, it wasn't actually that long, so might as well just keep it in and say that's part of the music. But I'll shut up even longer now to actually let you listen to even more of the music. So there we go, and that's a bit of the music. This game is actually a bit odd in the way of the fact that they've actually done things for the VC controller, because here I've just got like 1 and 2 that does something. A and B and the likes aren't doing much here. So if I very quickly plug the VC controller in, all of a sudden, instead of just A and B working, X brings up a weapon sublist, R brings up your item sublist, L brings up your map, so it turns it into a 6-button controller, even though you can't do that with the other with the Wiimote and the likes. So I don't know if that was actually in the original game. I don't know if this was one of them that supported the 6-button controller, but it would certainly seem that something's happened here. But anyway, just walking along, and the whole point of this game is that you have to, well, basically you have to kill these enemies to get where you need to go, and basically you have to rescue these spirits and collect gems to power up the spirits and the likes, and go and fight through these castles and like just basically save the world from evil. So you go into this castle here, and it's your parents' castle, and you've got to go through a load of story. So I'm actually going to switch over to my other file that I've got prepared, so I can just show you some of the spirits and the likes, and show you how the rest of the game works. So there we go, then I'm in the rest of the game now. Unfortunately, the way the spirits work on this game is actually pretty irritating, because basically you've got that blue bar there on the right, which is your spirit meter, and it's how long you can use a spirit for. Unfortunately though, you actually have to find an element in order to call them out. So for example, you have to actually find fire to push if I just show you here, to push and fire that on to actually bring your fire spirit out, otherwise there's no way to summon them. So that can be pretty irritating. It's unfortunately one of them things that basically kind of gives you what you need when you need it. But if you want to use your spirits to help you in a fight now, then you're going to have to wait. So I'm just going to wander around trying to find something to actually show you at least one of these spirits while I just finish talking about the game. There's different weapons and the likes for you to collect. You can get 3 different types of bombs, and obviously they're all a bit more powerful than each other. You can get 4 different types of sword, you can get 4 different types of bow. Again, they're all a bit more powerful than each other. You just basically go into your weapon selection there and choose what you want. So the broadsword here gives me 30 actual attacks. So as you can see, I used it, didn't hit anything, so it's still 30. So it means I can still attack 30 enemies. So that's pretty damn useful. It's one of the things, unfortunately though, that it kind of feels a bit cheap, because it's the type of thing where you think, well, surely if I've got the sword, then seeing as my normal sword doesn't break, why does this sword break? But yeah, whatever, I didn't make the game. So just trying to find a way to shift this boulder a little bit. I think you have to actually push it. I don't think it's part of the switches. It's just bloody hard with this guy constantly throwing bombs at you. So try and shift this out of the way as fast as I can. There we go. This is pretty much what you're going to be doing on the game. You're going to be fighting enemies, solving puzzles, pushing things and the likes. I'm just desperately trying to show you one of these spirits now. So I'm actually just going to shut up and hopefully I'll find one so that Panda can cut into it. So here we go then, I've got one of the spirits. Basically with the spirits you can do certain attacks. You can have them like this one here can throw bubbles, or you can do things so that it actually heals you. As you can see there, I've just got healed and I'll do it again. There we go. When you've got the fire one, personally he's my favourite. He can do like really strong fire attacks and the likes. But unfortunately there's no fire around here. You actually need him to melt that ice. So there we go. Don't really know what else I have to say about the game other than the fact that there's 4 spirits overall. And there's 60 gems that you have to collect. Basically these gems actually power up your spirits, so you want to be on the lookout for them because they definitely come in handy because the spirits are very useful. There's all sorts of food all over the game, and the food is basically your health. You just go into your food screen here, that's the map obviously, and it tells you how much health it does, so like 3/4, 1/2 and the like. So you have to be pretty rationed wise with the food because you can only hold 16, but at the same time you can usually find it all over the place, so I don't think you're going to struggle for energy. The only thing I've just realised I haven't actually said, oh, and to be fair there's fire here, so I might as well show you that. I just need to actually get me get rid of this spirit here, so I need to use up all my mana. But anyway, it's basically the lifespan of the game. There's I believe 4 temples for you to go into, and there's loads of dungeons and caves and stuff like that. Just need to actually now use something that's going to give me some mana. SP max, there we go. So this is Efreet. At least I've been able to show him. You can do things like that, you can do fireballs, you can... Unfortunately he's doing his fireball off screen, which is typical. But anyway, that's basically him. He's very powerful. So there we go then. That's been the review. I hope you found it helpful. I don't score the games because that's based purely on opinion, so instead I'll leave you to make your own mind up. So thanks for watching, and if you've got any questions about the game that I didn't answer in the vid or that hasn't been answered in the comments, then feel free to ask and I'll help if I can. Also, if you did find it helpful, don't forget to check out my channel because there's plenty more like this up there, and don't forget to subscribe because there'll be plenty more to come as well. So until next time, this has been Demon212, signing off.